In this video, we will be reviewing what like terms are, how to combine them, and how to use them to solve multi-step equations. So remember, like terms are terms that have the same variable with the same exponent. So for example, this first one here, we have 6x plus 7y plus 3x minus 5. Remember, when you are combining like terms, always take the sign that's in front of the number. So here we have 6x, and then we have plus 7y. Well, x and y represent different variables, so we know that's a different term. And then we have plus 3x. Well, x and x have the same variable and the same exponents, so those would be like terms. And then finally we have minus 5. 5 does not have a variable at all, so that's a term on its own. So then we need to combine our like terms, which gives us 6x plus 3x. So if I have 6 x's and I had 3 more x's, I'm left with 9x plus 7y. Notice I took the plus sign that's in front of the 7y. And then again, here there's a subtraction sign, so then we bring that with minus 5. Our next example is just a little bit more complicated. There are more terms that we need to condense down. So we have 7a plus 9h minus 6 plus 2h plus 7 minus 3h plus 13 plus 4a. So we have 7a. All right, well, let's start with that. And then we have plus 9h. Now, a and h are different variables, so we know that's a different term. And then we have minus 6. 6 does not have any variables at all attached to it, so we know that is also a different term. Then we have plus 2h, which has the same variable and the same exponent as 9h, so we know those are like. Plus 7, again, no variable, so it'd be like negative 6. Minus 3h, same variable, same exponent. Plus 13, and then plus 4a, which has the same variable and exponent as 7a. So now we have to combine our like terms. And our constants. We combine them all together using the addition or subtraction that is immediately in front of it. So let's go with blue. We have 7a and 4a. So if I have 7a's and I add 4 more, I get 11a. And then I have positive 9h plus 2h minus 3h. So if I have 9h's and I add 2 more, I get 11h's. If I subtract 3 from that, I get minus 8h. And then I have a negative 6 plus 7 plus 13. Negative 6 plus 7 is 1. And then we add 13 onto that, so we get plus 14. And that's how we combine like terms. For those of you who might be questioning what I mean when I say exponents and how like terms have to have the same exponent, if, say, I had 7a squared and then I was adding 9a, a squared and a have different exponents, so they are not like terms. We won't be dealing with exponents in this, so I didn't cover that very closely, but that's just a side note in case that's what you were wondering when I kept saying exponents. So now let's solve some multi-step equations. So the first thing we have to do is combine like terms. You know what? I'm going to write these down here, the steps, and you guys might want to write these down as well. So we go, our first step, just kidding. We're going to write those down in a couple more slides or in a different video. So our first step is to combine our like terms. So we have 6x minus 2x are like terms. 6x minus 2x is going to give us 4x. Carry the 5 down, plus 5. Carry everything else down, equals 33. Now it's just like solving a 1 or 2 step equation. So we First, we start by subtracting 5. Subtracting 5. 4x is equal to 28. We divide by 4, divide by 4, and we get x equals 7. Now I did that really quick because we covered solving single and two-step equations in the previous video. So if you need to slow it down, please pause the video, slow it down as you need. All right, the next one's a little bit more complicated. Now we have 17x minus 7x plus 3 minus 8x minus 5 equals 8. So we have to go and combine our like terms. So we have 17x minus 7x would give us 10x. And then we subtract another 8x, gives us 2x. And then we have a positive 3 minus 5 is going to give us negative 2. So minus 2. Then we carry everything else down is equal to 8. So let's solve that. The opposite of subtraction is addition. So we add the 2. These cancel out. We're left with 2x is equal to 10. Here we have multiplication, so we are going to divide because the opposite of multiplication is division. These cancel out and leave us with 1x is equal to 5. And that is how we solve some multi-step equations by combining our like terms and then following our regular 1 and 2 step process.